Ladies and gentlemen, we would now ask you to rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Thanks. Members of the Board of Education, Principal Green, Central Office Administrators, faculty, parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and of course, members of the North Farmington High School graduating class of 2019, good evening. As Superintendent of Schools, it's my pleasure to officially welcome you to this 2019 graduation of North Farmington High School. I am very pleased to join you today to celebrate this important milestone and to spend a few minutes reflecting with you about the significance of high school graduation and the opportunities for success beyond high school. Your high school graduation is a significant accomplishment, and we're all very proud of you. But these commencement exercises represent more than the completion of your formal public schooling. They also represent for you the beginning of the next stage of your life as an adult. I'm sure there were times when you thought this day would never arrive, but more likely now it seems like it went by very fast. So I have to start by reflecting on what and who has contributed to getting you here today. Certainly, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the contributions of some very important people. First, the Farmington Public School District is an important component in your success, and it's represented here today by the Board of Education and the faculty and staff. It's my pleasure to introduce the members of the Board of Education who are with us today. These outstanding citizens are committed to providing our students with an excellent education from preschool through high school. Please join me in welcoming and hold your applause until after I call the names. Pam Green, President. Terry Johnson, Vice President. Angie Smith, Secretary. Zach Rich, Treasurer. Jessica Cummings, Trustee. Richard Mukamal, Trustee. And Terry Weems, Trustee. Please join me in a round of applause. In addition to the Board of Education, the faculty and staff of Farmington Public Schools have contributed to your success. Since coming to North Farmington High, you've been served by an outstanding group of teachers, counselors, and support staff. Many of them are here today to pay tribute to you. I ask that they stand and be recognized. Next, the North Farmington High School administration has also made significant contributions to your success by ensuring that you have outstanding teachers, many opportunities to be involved and supported in your school, and a deep and rich curriculum. So it's my pleasure to introduce your administration, and I ask that they stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until the end. Your principal, Mr. Joseph Green. Assistant Principals Tanya Corbett and Timothy Carruthers, and your 2019 Senior Class Advisors, Greg Drskowski, Mifa Feldman, and Wendy Marshak. Also joining us on stage are members of the Central Office Administration, who provide significant support to the overall operations of the school district so that every student can achieve success. Please stand so we can recognize you. Last and certainly not least, your parents and family have played a vitally important role in your success and are deservedly proud of your accomplishments. Thank you to all of you for sharing your children, who are now the amazing young adults here today with us. Would the parents whose last child is graduating from Farmington schools please stand so we can thank you for all your support. Thank you, graduates, for making those of us at Farmington Public Schools proud. But remember, you're not done learning, because the world will continue to change, often rapidly, and you'll want to be prepared to change with it. This commencement ceremony is not an ending, it's a beginning, and I know you're ready to start. Look ahead, make a plan, envision what your success looks like, and make the effort required to achieve that success. Congratulations and best wishes to the North Farmington High School class of 2019. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the North Farmington Senior Class President, Cece Smith.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to welcome faculty, administration, alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests to the North Farmington High School class of 2019 graduation ceremony. Ooh, it feels good to say that. Okay. I stand here before you today, looking back on 4 years of beautiful memories we have created together. Part of the journey is the end. This quote is from this little movie called Avengers Endgame. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's pretty good. This quote also happens to be our class quote, and it's so fitting because though this is the end of our journey at North, it is the beginning of a new chapter. I would like to start from the beginning of our journey at North Farmington, all the way back to 8th grade orientation. 2019, I want you to remember that feeling when you saw the link leaders from the class of 16 and 17 clapping you in and dancing on bleachers. I don't know about the rest of you, but I was a little shook seeing these big kids and thinking, wow, I'm going to school with giants. Well, now we're the giants. 2019, I want you to now think back to your first day at North, whether it was September of 2015 or September of 2018. Think back to the first class you sat in, the first teacher you made a connection with, the first friend you made in high school. That giant brown building brought us together, whether you believe it or not. High school was a weird and exciting new place for us. It brought us together and molded us into the young adults that sit here today. North Farmington is a place that taught us to accept each other's differences and to not judge someone based on what society thinks is not normal. Our teachers, faculty, and families have helped us become the people we want to be and not the people we think we should be. The friends and relationships that we built at North are ones that we can cherish for the rest of our lives. We were able to branch out, meet new people, have different experiences, and not stay confined into a little box. Our journey through high school, it was different, to say the least. The things we've seen during our 4 years have been mind-blowing, from a reality TV star being elected as president of the United States to the mass amount of school shootings that we were all affected by. And then you have other amazing events like when Beyonce shut it down at Coachella and Black Panther sinking the Titanic in the box office. I can admit that our class has seen a fair share of wild moments during our time in high school. But these memories and moments and experiences brought us closer and forced us to bond together and be united as a class. One of my favorite memories through our journeys was our senior IDs. That was the one day where we all came together and put aside our egos. We were just being silly and having a great time seeing what creative ideas we could come up with for our pictures. We didn't care what people thought. We was just there for the retweets. But still, we came together and showed the world what North Farmington was really about. A school full of goofy kids with surprisingly chill administration. We got to be megastars for about a week and a half with over 100,000 likes on Twitter. I counted. Our faces ended up on Good Morning America, Fox 2 News, BuzzFeed, The Shade Room, and plenty of other social network sites. It was amazing. Even a couple of our teachers got in on the fun. But even after our stardom was over, we still shine bright because that's what Raiders do. We shine bright, and we are a force to be reckoned with. We have learned so much through our journey in high school. We learned how to do factor label problems that kept us up all night, make proof tables in geometry that I would still get wrong if you show me one right now. We learned at least one thing from physics, just one. And my favorite, write a new and improved version of Romeo and Juliet our freshman year of high school. We learned more than just academics at North also. We learned that if you actually listened to the announcements, you would know what was going on at school, or at least what K-Staff's weekly joke was. We learned that for 25 to 50 cents, you could hug and take a picture with the Chalakian twin our freshman year during Charity Week. And we learned planning a senior prank is harder than it looks. We learned to have honor and respect for others. We learned to hone our organization skills, which helped us build responsibility. We also learned the hall monitor's real name is actually Ralph. During our journey, we learned that IST is actually really useful and important, and it shouldn't be taken for granted. We also learned that sometime during the month of May, the school will literally turn into a sauna. We also learned that our teachers weren't only there to teach us, but protect us. Shout out to Mr. Henderhan. As we part ways from North Farmington, know that this new part of our journey may not be easy. We may feel lonely and scared during this new chapter. We may feel like we are pushed to our limits. But just remember that if you can make it through 4 years of going to school at 7:45 in the morning, you can make it through anything. Being a Raider means you can hop on your horse, put on your hat, and keep on moving forward. Because Raiders are strong, Raiders are resilient, and Raiders are leaders. As we go to our new schools, take on the workforce, or just chill at home for a year, we will always have that Raider spirit in us. Take it with you wherever you go. And remember, as a wise man named Joe Green once said, it's a great day to be a Raider. Thank you all so much. Right now, I just want to invite my executive board up here, and my treasurer, Parth Pandit, is going to introduce our senior gift.
Good evening, parents, faculty members, and fellow Raiders. Throughout history, fountains have represented positive energy, and its continuous flow symbolizes the eternal nature of the world. A fountain on North Farmington's campus will bring positive energy to the student body, much like the class of 2019 has done for the past 4 years. The endless laughs and memorable events will be forever enshrined as it will flow from now till infinity. it is with great pleasure that I am presenting North Farmington High School with the class of 2019 senior present, the Eternal Spear Water Fountain. As always, like Cece and Joe Green said, it's a great day to be a Raider. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
It's both the best and the worst problem to have as a principal to have to follow a speech like that. Wonderful job, Cece. So good afternoon, Superintendent Heitch, members of the Board of Education, honored guests, staff, alumni, friends, family, and members of the class of 2019. Welcome to the North Farmington High School's commencement ceremony. Raiders of the class of 2019, today you enter the USA Hockey Arena as students of North Farmington High School for the very last time. This is a liminal moment in your lives, a space between being a high school student and being recognized as a young adult going out into the world on your own. This ceremony is the bridge which you will cross and emerge into the world, officially recognized as the vibrant, beautiful, powerful young adults you are. We know you do so with mixed parts enthusiasm and anxiety. I know through personal conversations with many of you that over the last year as seniors, you've been living in a strange space. One moment, you feel like you're 18 going on 30 and are ready to take on the world. And yet, in another moment, you feel like you're 18 going on 5 and you just want to find your old whoopee, snuggle up with mom and dad, and read one more story before you go out into the world on your own. You've spent this year bouncing back and forth between these two existential places, almost on the daily. But this is good. This is how it's supposed to be. Frankly, it's just as unsettling for your parents. Haven't you caught them looking at you strangely this year? One minute, they're being almost overbearingly protective, and in the next moment, they almost seem like they can't wait to launch you out into the world on your own. Seniors, I'd ask that you lean in for a second for one last private conversation and forget the folks behind me and around us. I'm going to try to share a little bit of wisdom with you. You know those odd looks your parents have been giving you of late? I think I can explain those. When they look at you, they can't help but see a double image. The first and most powerful in front of them is the powerful young adult standing there who's finding their balance as they enter the adult world. However, this image is anchored in the second one, which is that beautiful, vulnerable, 6-pound, 7-ounce bundle of joy that was placed in their arms on the day you were born, and that as soon as they fell in love with, they had so many hopes, dreams, and worries for. And they're torn seeing you through both of these images. After they fell in love with you at the hospital, they then have this memory that they left the hospital shortly after thinking, holy bleep, I hope we get this right. And I think recently they find themselves echoing that, going, holy cow, I think we got this right. I really do think we got this right. It's a weird place to be the parent of a graduate. And you see, the real secret is that the responsibility was never, ever on them. It's always really been on you. They're the guides and the advisors. You have always had to grow and live your life. So when they look at you funny, when they act overbearingly protective, or they look like they want to shove you out of the nest to fly on your own 5 minutes ago, hear the real message. I love you, and I hope we got you ready for the world. Then, just hug them. Tell them they did it right, that you're excited, a little bit anxious, but you're ready. Remind them that they taught you how to stand on your own 2 feet, that they taught you how to pick yourself up when you fall and dust yourself off and get going again. Let them know that you know they're there if you truly need them, but it's your time to go out in the world, and you can do so confidently because of them and because you still have them as parents and advisors. Then just tell them you love them, hug them, and soak up some time with them this summer before you leave. So let's get back to everybody else. For all these reasons, you're in a bittersweet transition. You've developed strong bonds of affection with peers, our staff, the special place that is North, and your families. As a hopeless romantic, I believe this is the right way to leave a place, especially a place you love, your heart rich with affection, fondness and gratitude, filled to the brim with excitement and a small measure of trepidation for what your future holds, all tempered with a wistful, vague sorrow about leaving a place and people that have meant so much to you. North will always be here for you as alumni, because once a Raider, always a Raider. But now is the moment we celebrate your first steps embarking on your journey away from these familiar shores of North and home out into the world. Rest assured, you are prepared and ready. I've reflected on your class with staff and parents a great deal in past weeks. You are energetic, warm, kind souls without malice in your hearts. You know not only how to empathize with others, but also genuinely share in the joy of others without envy. And that's a rare, rare trait in the world. Though you may have had one of the earliest onsets of seniority on record, I think it was perhaps November, we can be confident of your ability to pull it together in the end, as evidenced by prom ticket sales. Creative and courageous, you elevated our senior ID craze to an entirely new level of fame. Jaron, Ken Jong says, "What's up?" and he's sorry that he can't be here to see his doppelganger graduate. You cheered our teams on to many a victory and embraced them in their challenging moments. You supported friends through difficult times, helped a friend push through to the end to graduate beside you. Through triumph and challenge, you've been there for each other. You have resilience, perseverance, grit, imagination, and ambition. You're fortunate that you have these qualities, the superb education you received here at North, and the ability to translate these into action. They'll serve you well as you go out into the world. A world we live in of divided ideas and perceived divisions amongst people, very much in need of community and meaningful relationships, something you're very good at. Amidst real challenging problems, the world cries out for our best thinking, compromise, and solutions instead of our most emotional arguments. A world that some find scary, opaque, and tumultuous, but one that I know your class will see differently. You can see the possibility, the potential, and the opportunity to create, innovate, and make a difference. These opportunities require us to come together rather than divide along lines of ideology and fear, to dig deep into ourselves to find our power, our ability to impact and improve the world. The late, great Muhammad Ali once said that impossible is just a word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. He's so very right. We, each and every one of us, individually and collectively, are stewards of the world we live in and the future we will live into. The next few years of your life, whether in college, trade school, work, or the military, is a time of experimentation, change, trying new things, challenging situations, thought-provoking experiences, and opportunities for growth, all of which will be pivotal. You'll more than likely never again get this much space to think, to grow, to figure out who you are. At North, we've endeavored to build these opportunities for you over the last 4 years. It's part of what makes North great, unique, and special. We simply do it differently. The difference from this point forward, there won't be someone there structuring these opportunities for you. You have to take the responsibility. You have to find the time and space to keep growing and figuring out who you are. You have to be more courageous and courageous enough to stand up and say no more when confronted with inequity and injustice. You have to be innovative, romantic, and perseverant enough to say it can be better and then make it happen. You can deliver on your commitment to be the best self you can become. Wise philosophers extol the value of knowing the right questions to ask as a better guide than to have answers given to you. So as you step out into the world to become our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, and our future leaders, rather than give you advice, I ask, who will you commit to being in this future? Where will you plant your 2 feet and stand firm? What values will you live by? What impact will you have in the world? Where will you make a difference? On a personal level, impacting those immediately around you, as a friend, a family member, a child, a sibling, or a spouse? Or on a local level as a good neighbor, a good coworker, or a citizen of your community? Or yet again on a larger scale as a leader in your workplace, community, state, nation, or the world? Which of these allow you to manifest your gifts, making a difference in the world around you? Finding these answers to these questions does not start with tomorrow, or college, or a job, or the next big event in your life. It doesn't even start today. It starts in each moment, in each decision we make, what we commit to, and how we decide to live our lives. Answering these questions will help you discover your best self, what you're passionate about, how to translate your passion into a fulfilling career, and how to build a blessed and rewarding life. Graduates of the class of 2019, the future is yours to author. Though it may seem that the story of our world is written in dramatic, sweeping, big events, it's not. Your personal future and our collective future is written through the choices we make in the small moments in life, in who we commit ourselves to be, and how we put that into action in the world around us. We wish you the best on this journey and know that great things lie ahead for you. And so, President Green, it is my distinct honor and privilege to certify that the North Farmington High School graduates of the class of 2019 have completed all the requirements of Farmington Public Schools, and therefore, members of the Board of Education, they should be allowed to graduate today on this great day to be a Raider.
Class of 2019, family and friends, on behalf of the Board of Education, I bring greetings and our heartfelt congratulations. Today is truly an exciting day. It is a day of celebration and one that is surrounded by a great sense of pride. As I look out at all of you, I am reminded of a poem called Two Sculptors. I dreamed I saw a studio and watched two sculptors there. The clay they used was a child's mind, and they fashioned it with care. One was a teacher. The tools they used were books, music, and art. The other, a parent, worked with a guiding, loving heart. Day after day, the teacher toiled with a touch that was careful, deft, and sure, while the parent labored by the side and polished and smoothed it over. And when at last their task was done, they were proud of what they had wrought, for the things they had molded into a child could neither be sold or bought. And each agreed they would have failed if either had worked alone, for behind the parent stood the school, and behind the teacher the home. As you celebrate your accomplishments, always remember the foundation on which you were built. Today is your day. It's all about you. It's about what you have done and what you are about to do. As you take the next steps on your journey and spread your wings far and wide, remember these things. Life is about the moments and dancing in the rain. It's about making a difference each and every day. It's about lifting up someone else, sharing a smile, lending a helping hand, or finding a way to pay it forward. It's about having the courage to try and to take risk. It's about believing in yourself and following your heart and intuition. It's about falling and getting back up. It's about making mistakes and finding forgiveness. It's about embracing each moment and ensuring others know how important they are in your life. It's about being humble and spreading love wherever you go. It's about climbing the mountain and never giving up. It's about leading by example. And it's about showing compassion and being the change you want in this world. Wherever you go and whatever you do, we wish you a journey of rich success, happiness, and memorable moments. We are truly proud of you. Remember to soar and achieve greatness. There's a whole world waiting for you. Congratulations. And now, the words you've been waiting to hear. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Farmington Public School District, by the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2019 of North Farmington High School to be officially graduated. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Green. Each year, as we consider one of our traditions here at North, we consider candidates for our Distinguished Alumni Award. Our senior class strives to find an individual who will resonate with their class, whose choices, accomplishments, and life would serve as an exemplar for our students as they begin to shape their future dreams into realities, endeavoring to find someone who provides a true example of what Raiders can accomplish. North Farmington High School is proud to honor as our 2019 Distinguished Alumnus, talented science educator, coach, former Michigan football player and team captain, Raider star athlete Mark Mundros of the class of 2006. Mark left North Farmington to go to the University of Michigan, where he spent the next 5 years, earning his Bachelor's of Education degree with an emphasis in science, playing also as a member of the football team. Mark was an excellent student and an excellent athlete who achieved what he did through hard work, strong character, and dedication. Over the course of his career, he accomplished a great deal. He walked on to the University of Michigan football team and made the team. He became a 2-year starter and a 4-year letterman. He made the academic All-Big Ten team. He unfortunately, and I didn't even get to relate this to him yet, he unfortunately scored his first career touchdown against my alumni, the Fighting Illini, a point to which my wife, a lifelong Wolverine, said as I was writing this, she's like, "Sweet!" Selected as the 2008 Special Team Player of the Year, in 2009, Mark was selected as the 2009 U of M Robert P. Ufer Bequest Senior Football Player who demonstrates the most enthusiasm and love for the program, and the U of M Big Ten Sportsmanship Award recipient for both the football team and the university, and as team captain for that season. He also received his degree in education with an emphasis in science. After college, he taught science and coached at Chelsea High School for 7 years. He met and married his amazing wife, Erica. They then moved to Ohio, where Mark continues to give back, teaching science and coaching. He also gives back to those around him through mission work. So as you can see, in typical Raider fashion, Mark has taken what he's learned at North, channeled it through hard work, and pursued his passion to teach and coach others in a way that strives to make the world and people's lives better. Everyone I've spoken with about Mark Mundros relates tales of a generous, genuinely nice, kind and energetic human being who truly cares for others, excels at teaching, and draws great satisfaction from seeing people around him grow and develop. Mark Mundros is a unique and truly accomplished individual. Simply put, he's an exceptional Raider exemplar and embodies the spirit of True North. Class of 2019, for these reasons, I think you can see why members of your class thought Mark Mundros was a perfect complement to what your class stands for and has achieved in its 4 years. So without further ado, fellow Raiders, Raider families, and guests, I ask that you join me in honoring and welcoming to the microphone the 2019 North Farmington High School Distinguished Alumnus, Mr. Mark Mundros.
Thank you, Superintendent Heitch, members of the Board of Education, Principal Green, administration, teachers, members of the faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the members of the graduating class of 2019. It's an honor for me to be here with you this evening, and it is an absolutely great day to be a Raider. I'm assuming we have some family and friends in the audience here this evening who've traveled far and wide to celebrate this great day with you, class of 2019. And I would like to take a moment to thank everyone for sacrificing their time and energy to make an impact, small or large, on the students who will receive their diploma today. I personally would like to thank my mom and my beautiful wife, Erica, for their encouragement and support, as I know they're sitting right there today. I'm sure many of us took the highway just down the street to get here today. If you head east towards Detroit on this highway, you'll eventually run into I-96, which turns into I-94, and eventually you will reach exit 212, Livernois Road. If you make a right on Livernois Road, a couple blocks down, there'll be a road on your right as well. It's Clayton. And the second building, the brick building, the one that's a little bit tan, has 2 metal doors on the outside. And if you enter those doors at 1:30 on Sunday, there's a group meeting down the stairs. This is where food is served. Some may call this a soup kitchen, but it's not your typical soup kitchen. This food is open to anyone. Businessman, teacher, doctor, drug addict, homeless, prostitute, anyone there can have a free meal. Some may call this a soup kitchen, but it's not. Instead of there being a barrier dividing the people serving the food and the people receiving it, there's no separation. Everyone is able to have a meal. Everyone is able to have a seat. Everyone is able to eat and talk together. This is a special place because for homeless people every day, people walk by and ignore them. Think back to the last time we've seen a homeless person with a cup begging for money on the street. And what's been our reaction? We quickly take out our phone. We tell a joke to the person standing next to us, walking with us. Or we look across the street at something, acting like we're looking for something. Anything. But to look at the individual in the eyes, to see them as a human being. Anything to acknowledge that they're there. Because we're afraid that if we see them, if we truly see them, we'll feel sorry and maybe give them food, clothing, or money. So every day the homeless sit on the street, and they're not just homeless, they're friendless. With everyone ignoring them, they feel worthless. And with no one to talk to, they feel hopeless. So this is a very unique and beautiful experience where everyone, homeless or not, is able to sit down together and eat a meal together. About 5 years ago, I was talking to a gentleman named John at this building on Clayton. And we're asking each other about our lives and where we grew up and our families. And it came up that I went to college in Ann Arbor. And he said, Ann Arbor, I love that place in the month of May. And interested, I asked him why. He said, that's when the students were moving out. You should have seen the things that they were throwing away on the curb. Couches, big screen TVs, beds, desks, chairs. He said, I wish I had a place to put it, but I didn't. It was just too big, it was too much. So he said one day, he was walking down the street and he just decided, I'm gonna start kicking a few trash bags. I wanna see if there's anything worth taking in them. And so he comes up to one of the trash bags and it just sounds a little bit different. He kicked it and it clanged. He ripped it open interested and he said it was full of change. Pennies, nickels, dimes. He said, I even found a few quarters in there. He lit up as he was talking to me about it. And it brought so much joy to him to find this buried treasure at the bottom of the trash. Pocket change that someone else thought was worthless, he thought was priceless. So later that day, I'm driving home, and I start thinking about this story that John shared with me. The story just fascinated me. I mean, this reoccurring thought just kept popping into my mind. How could someone be so selfish? How could someone throw away change and a bag full of change at that? But then as I dwelled upon it, another thought popped into my head. What have I thrown away that someone else could use? And that thought hit me hard. I considered times in my life I'd thrown out leftover food in the fridge or shoes that I hadn't worn down to the soles. I considered non-material things like a friend needing a listening ear, but I just ignored him because I was too busy. Or a classmate needing a word of encouragement, but I didn't have the bravery to speak up. It didn't take me long to realize I was no better than the college student throwing money away in Ann Arbor. Today, class of 2019, as you embark into the next chapter of your life, you may see the world around you as chaotic and want to help it. Or you may see it as dying and want to fix it. But I propose today you should consider seeing the world as whole and wanting to serve it. Serving is different from fixing and helping. Fixing is not a relationship between equals. A fixer sees others as weaker than they are, needier than they are, and the people often feel this inequality between them. The danger in fixing and helping is that we may inadvertently take away from the people that we are serving more than we could ever give them. We may diminish their self-esteem, their sense of worth, their integrity, or even their wholeness. Living a life serving others would be living a life understanding that we can learn from everyone around us. We're no better than what society would consider the homeless on the street, the addicted, the least of these. A server understands the people they are serving have just as much to offer and even serve in return. As I drove back from my experience with John in Detroit, I realized the life worth living, the peaceful, joyous, loving life is only attained through humbly, unselfishly, and truthfully understanding the world has just as much to offer me as I do it. Think of the possibilities if we were all able to serve each other in this way. Congratulations, class of 2019. May you serve with all of your heart so that you may receive with all of your soul. Go Raiders, go Blue. Thank you.
Should we not stand in this? Okay, are you sure? Okay, I'm trying. Is the music just gonna start? I'm gonna be late. Somebody else go first.
Something that I left behind. I'm ready. Good.
Sierra Crystal Smith. Haley Samples. Blake Vilick. Melina Schaefer. Parth Pandit. Jaren Shin. Eric Elwell. Patrick Marshick. Jack Randall. Cameron Simpson. Annie Abercrombie. Landon Allen. Gabriela Ampanza. Alana Appel. Madeline Armstrong. Cole Arnold. Samuel Arnold. Nadia Asbahi. Omotunde Asakome. Cameron Ashford. Andrea Bain. Mina Benham. Ramadan Bairamai. Justin Baker. Daniel Bartlett. Kevin Bass. Grace Bednarski. Nassim Behar. Toby Berger. Brian Bolt. Apurva Bomanaveni. Victoria Boyajian. Jacob Bragdon. Kelly Brannigan. John Brucker. Autumn Bulmer. Jalen Burden. Fadi Boutrous. Carly Callan. Natalia Camino Cantu. Mayuri Kandagadala.
Catherine Kanjemi. Noah Carrick. Kereston Carswell. Layla Carter. Maria Castelveteri. Claudia Cerezo. Molly Chekel. Anjali Chiravuri. Sarah Shanawith. Tori Cole. Isabella Conrad. Matthew Corcoran Coleman. Christopher Covington. Lauren Crook. Susan Kulai. Annabelle Dabish. Felicia Daniel. Olivia Daniel. Luke Daoud. Griffin Davis. Christina Daoud. Gray Dawson. Nicholas DeBaker. Thomas DeGrand. Molly Dayton. Alexander Devereaux. Mananjit Dillon. Eve Dickman. Chad Dorr. Cameron Dunlap. Grace Dwyer. Emily Iro. Samantha Iro. Joshua Eamon. Hikmet Alamin. Olivia Elder. Margaret Elliott. Amaya Enioko. Umut Ergun. Victoria Factor. Ava Farquhar. Nicholas Fawcett. Jalen Ferguson. Hannah Ferrari. Sarah Fish. Mackenzie Fitzgerald. Julia Flaherty. Elijah Forbers. Fallon Foster. Asia Gaines. Jillian Gaynette. Tiffany G. Ella George. Monte Georgiou. Sophia Gioni. Daniel Glasser. Danielle Goldberg. Isaac Goldman. Haradeshwar Gandhara. Amia Gooden. John Goodwin. Sydney Gordon. Jasmine Gaucher Frederick. Rahul Goswami. Shayla Graham. Sharon Graham. Naya Green. Louis Greenbaum. Victoria Greenbaum. Andrea Griffin. Alexa Hall. Abbas Halak. Scott Hampton. Tia Hani. James Hanrahan. Abigail Hannes. Andrew Harb. Kelsey Harvath. Umar Hassan. Taylor Henderson. Hannah Hergy. Joshua Hurdy. Jordan Hicks. Kyla Hill. Michaela Hines. Yuri Hirano. Andrew Hodge. Darren Hollander. Joseph Hopkins. Alexandra Howard. Jefferson Huang. Richard Hudson. Mohammed Husseini. Kennedy Ingram. Madeline Irie. Delana Jabori. Dylan Jabori. Miranda Jabaru. Milena Jansen. Amanda Jarbo. Yusuf Jihad. Alexis Johnson. Chase Johnson. Sparkle Jones. Luke Jonah. Richard Juntanen. Alexander Jutala. Haya Kandil. Jonah Carson. Madeline Katz. Chance Keithley. Deja Kelly Powell. Parker Kent. Herlina Kern. Mohammed Khan.
Yumna Khan. Chloe Karakoza. Lily Collin. Jordan Kravitz. Alexis Krachevsky. Thomas Lattiser. Alexander Laramie. Sarah Latif. Benjamin Lauder. Kevin Lawrence. Riley Laycock. Miles Lewis. Jillian Lolio. Chase Lucas. Allie Lumberg. Zara Malik. Kaylee Martin. Isabella Martini. Justin Mays. Spencer McCollum. Benjamin McCall. Christopher McCormick. Tessa McGlashan. Vera Mehta. Emma Melms. Kaylee Mauser. Jacob Michelle. Dante Melito. Olivia Miller. Raphael Miller. Isabella Mizaraka. Dan Moe. Selena Mona. Sean Montgomery. Yael Morey. Ryan Morgat. Stephen Murrow Hernandez. Alyssa Myers. Patrick Nader. Anthony Nanoshi. Annabelle Nadrei. Jonathan Nguyen. Julianne Catherine Noy. Katie Oakley. Andrew O. Sarah O'Neill. Ethan O'Neill. Heather Operthauser. Akansa Pandi. Leo Patek. Andrew Peters. Juliana Petrek. Allison Podvoisky. Annika Porter. Jacob Price. Rakees Puckett. Jonathan Puskash. Jordan Kasawa. Isabel Randall. Anna Randall. Rachel Randall. DeMonte Rankin. Jeremy Rebenstock. Julia Regan. Whitney Reed. Bethany Grace Reuter. Sophia Reel. Caitlin Roberson. Xavier Roberts. Alexander Rofa. Nicole Rogo. Sydney Rotenberg. Fiona Roth. Madeline Roth. Amir Saeed. Rocky Sines. Sanjana Sahu. Carter Sally. Jessica Sally. Marianne Selman. Kobe Simones. Sanjay Sankaran. Brittany Sarton. Aaron Sawyer. Bibi Schaefer. Andrew Schultz. Madeline Schultz. Benjamin Skolbell. Mara Szynski. Anu Selva. Serena Sanawi. Julianne Shaw. David Shamoon. Michael Shan. Arjun Sharma. Jacqueline Shelton. Sophia Shainkop. Emilio Sheena. Zachary Shuk. Bilal Siddiqui. Nicholas Sanawi. Daniel Skolnick. Connell Smith. Jordan Smith. Kennedy Smith. Naya Smith. Melanie Saverinsky. Srihara Srinivasan. Cameron Stafford. Naya Stanford. Jonah Stern. Riley Stern. Satvik Suneja. David Shapanik. Joseph Shapanik. Mohammed Tambawala. Ryan Tawney. Jordan Taylor. Jabbar Thomas. Isabella Tybus. Rook Suji. Jamie Tucker. Jacqueline Terza. Zion Tyler. Allison Vanderaw. Carrie Varga. Jonathan Vaisman. Diego Verde. Aaron Vernaz. Katerina Vicini. Sarah Walker. Ebony Washington. Gwyneth Watson. Jeremy Weber. Shayla Wedgell. Nyla Weems. Madeline Weiner. Ariel Wells. Kyrie Wells. Zachary Wiggle. Anthony Williams. Ayana Williams. Lauren Williams. Catherine Wong. Cameron Wrench. Jesse Wu. Jackson Yee. Hazam Yunus. Christian Zahn. Raneem Zaina. Grace Zalubis. Sarah Zalubis. Emma Zdrojewski. Daniel Zivian. Hannah Zillman. Class of 2000. Class of 2019, congratulations. Will you please rise? We have one last symbolic gesture to make you an official graduate of North Farmington High School. Right now, take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left side. Congratulations, class of 2019.